This is my 1973 TS250K. I got this bike a few years ago, quite a few years ago, from a friend. I actually traded a leaf blower for it. And I rode it around the backyard for a while. And then it kind of sat for years, and now I've took an interest in it again. I'm working on restoring it to original condition. And this is basically how I got the bike. With the exception of this front wheel. This front wheel is what was on the bike, and I've gotten this this original wheel. It was in pretty good shape. I got it on eBay, just like that, and I threw that on there. I've been collecting parts for this bike for about a year now. This shelf right here is all the parts I've collected. I don't know what happened to this bike, but somewhere down the line someone decided to strip all the parts off it and make it a motocross bike, I guess, or something. And they decided to paint it this green color, which I'm sure they just brushed on. And it was used and abused. It didn't have a kickstand on it either when I got it. That was another eBay thing. Oh, these handlebars aren't original either. And this fender here in the back, I'm not sure what it came off from. I just threw it back on there for now so you can see what it looked like as I got it. But it was mounted just like this on each side with a drywall screw and a bottle cap. And there was another bottle cap on the inside, so there's two altogether, but I just have the one. Surprised it was still kicking around in the garage. Sometime years ago when I was riding this bike around the backyard, my father redid the seat for me. And this is a few years old, but it's still in pretty good shape. I'm thinking I'll eventually get one off eBay that actually says Suzuki right back here. This side cover, this is something that I got on eBay as well. There was nothing there when I got the bike. And this is pine green, which is what I'm going to do the bike in. I've put a few of the parts I have available on the bike so you can kind of get an idea what it's supposed to look like. These parts I got off eBay. And you can tell the rear fender is not the right color. That's called pop green, and the side cover and the tank are pine green, and that's a correct color. But this pop green was available in 1971, I believe. Might be wrong. It was either 70 or 71. I think it's 71. And this pine green was only available in 73 on the 250. Now these handlebars, I got those not too long ago, but unfortunately they came in the mail and they're damaged. As you can see right here, they're kind of bent, just crooked. This bar compared to this, hard to show really on the camera. Oh, there you go. You can see it pretty clearly right there. But that's basically what it'll look like. And this tank was in pretty good shape. I got the tank mostly for the decals, and it'll be a lot easier to take out the little dents. I don't know about this one. I hope this doesn't damage the emblem when I try to take it out. This tank that was on the bike is dented pretty bad, and it's just a mess. You can tell it's up here, it's been filled. There's a dent there. I put Bondo in here, and pretty much what I still need to find is a new one of these, the magneto cover. There's a hole here, and this is all gone. And well, the clutch cables, can't activate it, but this whole thing flexes when you pull the clutch in, so that'll have to be changed or repaired. I don't know, I've got some stuff I might be able to repair it with, but that's a pretty big chunk that's gone, and I think I'm just gonna have to get a new one. And I guess that'll do it for this video. Hopefully when I get all the parts together, which hopefully will be soon, around the spring or so, I'm gonna start tearing everything down and going through it and shining it up nice and putting it back together.